In this session, we explore Believing in the Resurrection from A Course in Miracles, Chapter 11. Our focus is the cognitive mechanics of transcendence and joy, how a shift in belief restructures perception, dissolves fear, and enables a stable, joyful state of mind in both personal and organizational life. Belief shapes what we see. Perception is not neutral data collection. It is filtered through prior conviction. We naturally notice evidence that confirms our assumptions and overlook what does not fit. Understanding this bias is essential for any leader seeking clear vision and sound, compassionate decisions. Illusions stabilize through a four-step loop: experience, belief, perception, and sight. Raw data is interpreted. A belief is fixed. Perception aligns, and we then see only confirming evidence. To change outcomes, we must intervene at the level of belief, not merely react to what appears on the surface. Here, resurrection is reframed as an ongoing psychological and spiritual state, not only a past event. It signifies the triumph of the true self over the ego's illusion of separation. Practically, this means choosing a mindset that consistently favors wholeness, trust, and renewal over fear-based narratives. We can respond to challenges in two ways. The ego's way is attack, meeting conflict on its own level. The Christ mind's way is transcendence, rising above the battleground. Rather than fighting every illusion, we recognize its lack of real power and move our attention to higher, constructive purposes. This slide contrasts two thought systems. The ego's domain operates through conflict, fear, and horizontal struggle. The risen mind resolves through transcendence and grace, symbolized by joy and freedom. Its energy is vertical, oriented toward higher values and long-term alignment with our deepest purpose. Joy is presented as the true engine of transformation. Resurrection attracts our allegiance because it represents what the mind most deeply wants to be: free, whole, and at peace. Sustainable change cannot be driven by guilt or fear. It emerges when the joyful alternative is clearly seen and genuinely desired. Leaving the arsenal behind means releasing the ego's tools: hurt, humiliation, and fear. These are psychological controls rooted in vulnerability and anticipated punishment. Resurrection offers willing freedom, but it is never imposed. Each of us must consciously choose to set these burdens down and move forward. Grace is always extended, yet it respects our freedom. God's acceptance is constant, but exiting the ego's loop requires our consent. Grace provides the bridge from fear to trust. The mind must decide to cross. This highlights personal responsibility in embracing support that is already available. Guarding the resurrection means supporting one another's awakening. Because mind is understood as fundamentally shared, we cannot claim freedom while holding others in limiting perceptions. In practice, this calls for inclusive thinking, generous interpretation, and a commitment to collective, not solitary, growth. Escaping the loop of fixed belief is not about battling every image we see. It is about elevating the mind above the conflict altogether. In this willing transcendence, we rediscover shared joy, renewed relationships, and a deeper experience of reality grounded in unity rather than separation.